Hey everyone, Josh Highland here. Today I want to review the brand new iPhone 4. I picked mine up 3 days ago. Today's Saturday. I got it on Thursday morning, so I've had some time to play with it, and I just wanted to have a little bit of playtime in there, just so I really got a good feel of the phone so I could do a really good review for you guys. So here it is. This is the iPhone 4. I'm sure by now a lot of you people have gone out and seen the websites or seen the reviews online. So this might not be new stuff to you, but I hope I can shed some insight into any questions that you have about iPhone 4. So as you can see, it's a lot more square than the traditional iPhone 3 or 3GS has been. So it's got glass on the back also. So you can see the reflection there. That's kind of weird. But it's also got the glass all the way around. So it's really slick. One thing that I don't like about the design is the edges. They're rounded a little bit, but they're not smooth like the 3GS. So it feels a little bit more flat in your hand when you're holding it, but it is thin. It's 24% thinner than the 3GS or 3G. So if you lay down a 3G and 3GS side by side, this only comes up to as tall as the metal portion, or right up to the metal portion of the 3G, 3GS. So it is slimmer. It's not a whole lot slimmer, but it is. It's noticeable. One thing I noticed about this right out of the box was it's heavier. It seems a lot more dense, like they've got more stuff packed into it, or maybe it's the battery. The battery is a lot better on this phone, so that could be a attributing factor to the weight of it. Usually with my 3GS, I'd have to charge it twice a day. For the last 2 days, I've been running this phone as much, if not more, than I would do with my normal 3GS, and I'm only getting down to about 30% every evening. So that's about right. I mean, if Apple's saying it has 40% better battery life, that equates to about the same. You know, instead of charging it twice, I'm charging it once, and I'm only going out at 40%. So to me, that's better than 40% improvement. So that's huge. So right off the bat, the outside metal band is the antenna, and for the cell phone is the top portion, and then the bottom portion here is for your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. There's some issues with that, and I'll talk about that towards the end of the video because I'm sure a lot of people have questions about that. But I really think it's awesome, and I really think that having the antenna and the outside has really improved my cell phone service. I've noticed that I mostly have full bars everywhere I go now, where that wasn't really the case in the area that I'm in with the 3GS. One thing with the Wi-Fi is now it supports 802.11n, so if you have a wireless N router, you can really take advantage of that. Wireless G, which is what the 3G and 3GS used, was up to 54 megabits per second. The wireless N is up to 300, so that's a huge boost also. So if you're on Wi-Fi, which you have to be for the FaceTime chat, which I'll also talk about in a minute, it's huge. The speed difference is amazing. Turn this, there you go. And it's epic. So first off, the display, I know this isn't going to do it justice. Yeah, that's Jesus holding a baby dinosaur. But the Retina display has been a big feature of this, and talking about what it can do with the improved camera and then also the Retina display, the pictures are so sharp and so crisp that when you zoom in, you can really zoom in without having to get any pixelation going on. And also just reading websites and things like that, the font is so crisp, just even in text messages. That's one of the biggest things with the Retina display, is that how smooth everything looks. It makes the phone even more beautiful. I know I might sound like a little bit of a fanboy because I am a fan of the iPhone, but trust me, this display is amazing. It really works well in highlight conditions also. So outside, I've noticed a huge improvement over my 3GS phone. So if walking around outside and looking at your phone outside, I'm getting a phone call here from my good buddy Jason Keller. I'm going to decline that right now though. So let's see here. Another big feature is the camera itself. The camera now is an 8 megapixel camera, which is huge, and it looks awesome. And one of the nicest thing about it is it works really well in low light now. The phone itself actually has a flash to it, so you can see if I can turn the flash on and take a picture of what I'm doing here. There we go. Boom. So that's something that we never had before, was a flash on the iPhone. So this is really nice. You can turn that on and off and have it do it auto. And another thing that's nice is you can actually flip the camera around to use the forward-facing camera. So now the camera's facing forwards towards my computer, and you press the button again. I'm blowing up here. Press the button again, and it'll flip back around to facing myself. So it's really neat. So the forward-facing camera. So I know everyone out there's wants to take a photo of themselves by holding the camera out. So now you can do that just by pressing the button. It'll flip around and it'll face you. So that's kind of cool if you're into doing stuff like that. The video itself shoots at HD at 720p, so that comes out awesome as well. I just can't say enough good things about this phone. The speed of it is amazing. It's got the same processor in it as the iPad now, and they've doubled the RAM from the 3GS, so this is a super speedy phone. And then just the improvements with the iOS 4 are huge also. Now I've already done another review video of that. I've had the operating system for a couple months now, so I'm mostly sticking to the hardware issues on this phone. But I can't say enough good things about the iPhone 4. It's just great. Let's see here. What's another big hardware feature of the phone? There's so many things. It's got a mic on the top now next to the jack. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but there's a little pinhole there. What that does is that's a noise canceling microphone. So as you're talking on the phone, it's going to pick up noise and then cancel it with what you're saying. So the voice quality comes out even better than before. The built-in speakerphone is phenomenal. Excuse me. And the FaceTime feature, the video conferencing, is amazing. I did it for the first time today with my brother, and I've got a screen cap of that here. So I'll hold you up so you can see what that looks like. So the way this works is I'm seeing my brother and he's seeing me in the corner, and you can drag that video around all over the place. So you can see yourself and move it wherever you like, flip it portrait or anything like that. But it's awesome. Right now it only works on Wi-Fi, but it's going to change things once it comes out for the 3G network, which should be at the end of the year. Okay, now let's talk about some of the issues. One of the biggest things you're probably hearing about is holding the phone will actually make your signal bars drop. That's true. I can confirm that. I can do it right now. The reason for that is on the side here where I was talking about the antenna for the phone, and the antenna for the Bluetooth and 3G is down here. If you can see that black bar separates things. When you hold it in your hand and you, let's see how we can film this well. So if you hold it in your hand in a manner that is going to block those, you're going to bridge the electrical connection between those two, and you're going to start to short things out. So when you start to short things out, you can just watch the Wi-Fi bars drop. So let's see if we can do some of that here. So I got full bars, and see they're starting to drop. So give it a couple more seconds, and we're going to drop again. Whoa. Text messages. So, I mean, it does happen, but if you put a case around your phone, it goes away. I've gotten a case. I picked up my first case today. I'm not really too happy with it. It's a Griffin case. I'm going to be getting another one, but I'll do another review on those later. But right now, if you haven't experienced an iPhone 4, I really suggest that you find somebody who has one and play with it. And even if you have an iPhone 3GS and you're happy with it, you're going to be blown away by the iPhone 4. It's the best mobile device I've ever owned. And Apple's not paying me to do this. I just love it so much. And I can't wait for the apps that are really going to take advantage of the forward-facing camera and the flash and all the other cool things that are going to be coming out for it. So if you have any questions, please send them my way. I'm at twitter.com/Josh Highland. You can go to joshhighland.com or just email me directly at joshhighland@gmail.com. I'd love to hear what you have to think. If you have any questions, I'll address those also. So thanks for checking out the video. iPhone 4, I can't live without it.